Hey guys, I'll be doing a model review of a TWH 1/50th scale Manitowoc 4100W clam drag magnet. I purchased this model from diecastmodels.co for $314, and at the time they had a Black Friday sale going on, and I called and asked if they could make a special deal since the crane I wanted they didn't have at the time, so I got this one, and to make up for it, they sent me a Oshkosh H-Series snowblower for free with it. That's orange, and I'll probably have a review up of that later. And just to let you guys know, I'm using a Polaroid camera, like the one I had about a month ago. I ordered another one, and I ordered a Kodak PlaySport, but it won't be in for a couple months because it's on back order. So I ordered this one again, the same one I've been using. It's a really good camera, I like it. So here we go. I'm going to start with the tracks. As you can see, they're super nice. They roll very smooth. They're painted a really nice black. And they got really nice detail on them. And they're tensioned. And then right here you got the chain, which moves with it. And I like how the tracks are nice and wide. They look really cool. And then next, well, basically I'm just doing the undercarriage. So I did the tracks, and then I'm gonna take one of these weights off, one of the ballast boxes. They're kind of a pain to get off sometimes. So here's one of them. You can see it's got the steps, and it's got the little decal. If my camera would focus. Anyways, but these have decent amount of weight actually, and they just hook on with this little tab right here. There's one on each side. So I'm just going to put this back on. The other side is the same exact thing with the tracks. Next, I will start in the front. I'm just going to raise the camera up. So as you can see, you have what you call is your fair lead right here if you're running the drag line. It's really nice. It's got metal pulleys. You can see they spin, and then it twists all the way around. And then you have this door right here, which opens just like on the 4100W tower, which I have, which reveals your one drum. You can see the parts in that moving. That's really nice. Going to the side, and then I will do the other half of the front once I get to this side. So for this side, you can see you got your little decals, the danger, and then you got the main block drum hole right here for the key. And then you have the other keyhole for the whip line, which I'm running off. And then you got the 4100W right here, the Manitowoc logo, which I love the old Manitowoc logo. It's really cool. This opens, which it can be kind of a pain to open, and which reveals some of the engine parts. Try to get some more light in there, as you can see. And then right here you have the steps, a step, and it's etched. Well, not etched, but it's got the anti-slip texture. And then you got the keyhole for your bridle, and another warning decal. And then here you got the cheek weight, which just comes off like this. And these are made out of die cast. They really weigh nothing compared to my tower cranes, which everyone knows, which really does suck. But now it just slides back on. And then going to the back, just gonna move the camera out. You got the Vicon decal, which looks really nice and sharp. It's really clear. Just all the decals on these models are super nice. And then one difference with this one, which I really like, is this generator, which is super cool. Which it just hooks in these two holes, and then down here. But as you can see, the generator is really nice. And then I'm gonna swing the model around. Just gotta move it. And then we'll go to this side. So you have this cheek weight, which comes off the same way. And you got the 3 layers of weights, which I'm not going to show to come off. I think I showed it in my 4100 tower. It's really simple. They just all go together. They got little pegs and you just put them in the hole. They really weigh nothing, which, like I said, they're just die caster. But I mean, they help a little bit. So whatever. You got the decal here, another decal. You got the little etched for the radiator, I'm guessing, for the cooling, right here. And then you have this little door which opens, which can be very hard to open, but looks like this one might come open. Yeah, you can't really see anything in there. And then you got your ladder here, which is really nice. And then one of my favorite parts, the cab. It's got all these cool decals, 4100W, Vicon, Manitowoc. And then it slides open. And as you can see inside, it's got the operator's chair and all the controls. I'm just gonna zoom out. And then the other front of the model, which I'm gonna do next, basically just the cab. It's got the anti-slip texture around it right here, and the little handrail. And you can see the controls, the windshield wiper, and you can see the front drum from here, and the boom butt. Next, I am going to do the top, which I will have to hold the camera by hand for this. So, as you can see, obviously, the A-frame or the gantry, whatever you want to call it, is not laid down like on the tower crane. It's up, all the way up, and then for transport, you just fold it down, just push it down. But, so, the one problem with this model, I don't know, I'm sure it's happened to other people. When you get it, it's pretty strong for you, but, mine were all jumped in the wrong spot. None of them were on the pulleys, which kind of sucks. So, it took me about an hour, with a good pair of tweezers to get them all back on. And then luckily they all went down good. Everything's nice and equal. It looks really good. But that wasn't a big problem. But anyways, back to the top, you have the pulleys down there, or the sheaves, where the line comes out for your bridle. You have what they call the pockets, which you put the I forget what they're called for the tower crane. They put the back stands, I guess you call them. and it keeps the boom at a 90-degree angle. You put them in there with a little pin, and then you got the exhaust, top window, and then this opens on this version. Well, the other one does too, but you can't really get at it. As you can see, on this side you can see the from this door, it opens, you can see through it, and then it shuts, and then you got your two drums, which have plenty of line on them, and then on the gantry you got all these little steps which do fold up, and the other pocket on this side. And then I will show you the other side, even though it's basically the same. You can see there's the top and there's the generator, which looks super cool. All the sheaves are metal, and here's the bridle. You got these pendants that screw in there, and then you got the hydraulics for the boom. They basically just guide it and keep it straight. And then you got the 10-foot section with the two sheaves on it, which I meant to run the whip line one over this, but I accidentally put it in. So I will fix that after the video. And then you got the 40-foot section and then the boom tip. But I'm just going to adjust the light so I can show you guys this. Just hold on a second. Okay, that should be good. I'm just going to turn the crane. And by the way, it turns really smooth. And on this version, you have these two drums. This has, I'm guessing, electrical wire for the magnet, and this is string for the clam. And I will show you those in a second. The boom sections went together really nice with just these little screws. And then I will go, you got your pendants, and then you run the whip line through this one and the main block under. You got the Manitowoc things, which are super nice. And then at the top, you got all the sheaves for the whip line and then for the main block. And I will show you the whip line I'm using. I have it with the chain holding on the boom. And then here's the block they gave you, which sucks completely. And actually just tonight, which is Sunday, I ordered NZG 150-ton hook block which I think is 5 sheaves, and I'm gonna put that on there, and now it'll look really good. I'll upload some pictures of it when I get the new hook. But there's the model. Super good model. I'd give it a 10 out of 10. I mean, I have no problems with mine. And then just the other things I wanted to show you guys are obviously these are the keys. They give you 2 of them. And then here's the magnet, which is really nice. It does work. And then here's the drag line, which is nice. I wish it was a little bigger. I don't plan on using it, but it does look good on the east flatbeds for load. And then here's the clam bucket, which is absolutely huge. I did not expect it to be this big. Super nice. So there you guys go. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll probably have an unboxing this coming Thursday of the hook block. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.